Using formulas to look up data in a workbook. When worksheets contain long and sometimes cumbersome lists of data, you need a way to quickly find specific information within these lists. This is where Excel's lookup functions come in handy. Lookup functions are an efficient way to search for and insert a value in a cell when the desired value is stored elsewhere in the worksheet, or even if a different worksheet or workbook. VLOOKUP and HLOOKUP are two lookup functions that you use in this section. These functions can return the contents of the found cell. As you work through the following exercises, note that the term table refers to a range of cells in a worksheet that can be used by a lookup function. Using VLOOKUP. The V in VLOOKUP stands for vertical. This formula is used when the comparison value is in the first column of a table. Excel goes down the first column until a match is found, and then looks in one of the columns to the right to find the value in the same row. The VLOOKUP function syntax is lookup, lookup underscore value, table underscore array, column underscore index underscore number, range underscore lookup. Table underscore array is a table of text, numbers, or values that you use for the formula. It can either be a range of cells, A1 through D5, or a range name, commission. The data in a table array must be arranged in rows and columns. In the next exercise, you apply this formula to calculate employee bonuses. When working with VLOOKUP functions and arguments, there are several key points to keep in mind. If lookup value is smaller than the smallest value in the first column of table array, VLOOKUP returns with a hashtag NA error value. Table array values can be text, numbers, or logical values. Uppercase and lowercase text is equivalent. The values in the first column of the table array selection must be placed in ascending sort order. Otherwise, VLOOKUP might not give the correct value. The lookup table you use in this exercise lists years of service in ascending order. Range lookup is an optional fourth argument not shown. If the range lookup argument is true or omitted, an exact or approximate match is returned. If VLOOKUP cannot find an exact match, it returns the next largest value that is less than the value you specified in lookup value. If range lookup is false, VLOOKUP finds only an exact match. If an exact match is not found, the error value hashtag NA is returned. Okay, so we are going to, in the performance sheet active, we're going to select cells A15 through C20. Then we're going to click the Formulas tab, and then in the Define Names group, we're going to click the New Name dialog box. The New Name dialog box, and in the name box, we're going to type bonuses. And then click OK to close the dialog box. You define the name range. Click cell E5. Then in the function library group, click Lookup and Reference, and then select VLOOKUP. In the lookup value text box, type B5, and then press Tab. The insertion point moves to the table array box. In the Define Names group at the Formulas tab, click Use in Formula, and then select Bonuses. Press Tab. The insertion point moves to the next text box. In the column index number box, type 2, which is the column containing the individual bonus amounts, and press Tab. In the range lookup box, type true. Which means that VLOOKUP can check for the nearest value that does not go over the number in the first column. The same bonus is paid for a range of years, so you enter true in the range lookup box so that a value will be returned for all agents. The function arguments dialog box should look similar to the one below. Then click OK. Excel returns a value of 2.5%. Using the fill handle in cell E5, copy the formula to the range E6 through E11. This calculates bonus rates for other cells' agents. The hashtag NA error message appears in cell E11 because a value is not available for agents who have been employed for less than 1 year. Click in cell F5 and type equal VLOOKUP B5 bonus 3. Notice that the screen tip gives you information and help as you go. The lookup values in the third column of the bonus range, and then press enter. Copy the formula from F5 to the range F6 through F11.